I had a drug problem. It's been well documented, unfortunately. At that point, no one knew about it. And when I got cast in the part, I stopped doing coke, and I had 87 days of clean time. And we did the first couple takes, and it wasn't working. It just wasn't working. And in the scene, Scagnetti's drinking and snorting coke, if you recall.
Yes.
And I just got it in my mind. I don't know if I needed to do it or not, but I had some coke. I brought some coke with me, just in case I decided not to do it, started doing it again, whatever. So I switched out the fake stuff and put the real stuff down there. And I did and then in that take, I did that line of coke, and it for some reason because I knew it was wrong, I guess.
Right.
It got me in there. I was able to then say, "You ever been strangled?"
Right.
I'm just kidding. And
Yeah.
kind of embrace that. He's going to kill her the whole time.
Right. Yeah.
He's going to before he ever sees her, he's going to kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
He has decided to kill somebody that day, and she unfortunately becomes the person he meets. So doing that act of I guess to me, which was I guess a sinful act, it was able to get me into that zone, and I was able to do the scene. And I didn't continue to do it because I didn't want to get too intoxicated. But yeah, that's what I had to do to get there.
Right.
But whatever works. Although I would never suggest that any actor or any person do a substance to get there. But at the time, it's what and it worked. That's what I thought I needed to do, and I did it.
I mean, I understand. I'm just I'm just happy that you were able to pull off that.
I didn't have to continue to do. I didn't have to continue to do it for the movie, and I didn't. But for that, and that day, that first day, which was so intense, because it was all the way up through Mickey, I'm coming to get you.
Right, you had already.
That's where it started out with her dancing around, and I go, hey. I'm your protector. I'm Jackson. I'm the big bad wolf.
You read my book? Yeah,
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's awesome.
Well, you go to thing.
That poor thing. That was her first movie.
Right. There you go.
Oh no.
But just the actual stress of having to do that on your first day. But later on, you end up doing a thing about Texas. Remember that in Texas? You say
I don't talk like those. I don't talk like those assholes. I meant those other assholes.
Exactly. Man, you got it.
Well, that's funny. You don't talk like you from Texas. Well, I meant those other assholes.
Yeah.
With Tommy Lee Jones.
I gotta say that
That's awesome.
you're actually in 3 of my all-time favorite movies, which is
Devil in a Blue Dress.
Killers. Huh?
Devil in a Blue Dress.
No. Natural Born Killers.
Heat.
And Saving Private Ryan.
Good movies.
Those are 3 good ones, huh?
Great movies, yeah.
I'm really fortunate and blessed to have been in those movies. They were all great movies to do, and those filmmakers at the time I did them were all on their game, all 3 of them.
So,
Oliver, Michael, and Steven Spielberg.
Here go the thing. We know, like, of course, you say it's been well documented, and you still are my favorite to this day. All right, so just know that. Let me ask you this here though. Because you knew those people, because I know you saw things through a different light, is there any truth to like the Illuminati conspiracy or people that's running Hollywood particularly are bad?
It's absolute 100% unadulterated bullshit.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you hear that?
100% unadulterated bullshit.
Wow.
Right. This is a man that was there, guys. Period. Point blank.
I was in the inner sanctum. I mean, if there is one.
Inner Sanctum.
I mean, with the A-list of the A-list.
Okay.
Oliver Stone,
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Juliette Lewis,
Wow.
Woody Harrelson. These are all people I worked with that were all superstars, and there was never any.
So why do people think that? What is it?
I think that people want to. I think that a lot of people want to think that there's a shortcut, or that there's something that people are doing that isn't just simple hard work.
Huh.
I spent thousands of hours in acting class. I have a Master's of Fine Arts. I have a PhD in theater history. I've studied acting. I continued to study acting even after I was a successful actor. And it's just simple hard work. It's like any other field. it's a little bit different insofar as what you're selling is yourself.
Yeah.
And you're not selling a computer; you're selling yourself. So I think people want to imbue it with these people that are fortunate enough, or they also think that the life that we're living is so much different than theirs, and it's not. It's just more money.
Okay.
And for some people, myself and one of them, the more money I made, and I made millions of dollars, the more problems they brought me because of my own flaws.
Okay.
But there was no
Yeah.
No
okay.
secret
go
cult.
Yeah, there
Right,
was
no
no,
secret
you know,
cult
Wow.
or nothing like that.
kill
So-
kill this 7-year-old
I know,
boy.
right? Y'all not like
yeah,
sacrificing
yeah.
people
Right.
in the back room
No,
before
no,
the scene.
no. There's skull and bones. I mean, I went to Yale University briefly, and there is a skull and bones fraternity.
Yeah,
But
I've heard of that.
the things that go on there, I mean, they're just not going on there. The
Yeah.
things that people think are going on there. It just
Oh.
happens to be, America's old rich, old money,
Yeah,
and some of our presidents were members.
members. Yeah,
Okay.
George Bush, Bill Clinton, I believe.
yeah,
And JFK gave a speech once about secret societies, and he was talking about, I believe, the Skull and Bones coterie in D.C. because they look out for each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
That fraternity does,
Yeah.
and they do. A lot of them are in the halls of power.
yeah.
So
Okay. Well, let me ask you this here, and that was a great answer, by the way. All right, and everybody who follows this man, you know his situation, his struggle, his everything, and he's have enough strength to say, "Hey, this is what happened. I fucked up." Whatever.
He's not a member.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
Okay.
I don't think he is. because he can say anything he wants
I
right
know,
now.
right?
Yeah.
Who cares about what
I'm
we're doing?
a member of Alcoholics Anonymous now. And I have been.
Join the club. man.
I tried to join it in 1991, and I finally made it through there, and I've been 3 years.
Dope. Well,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yourself
Congrats.
included. You're a friend of Bill's.
Huh?
You're a friend of Bill's.
Am I a friend of Bill's?
Yeah. Are you an AA?
No,
Oh,
that was no.
he
Oh, that's a AA speak.
Oh, okay, no.
Bill Wilson started the group, so they
Nah,
could
just
call him, be a
sip a
friend.
little bit every now and then.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this here. Also, Dreamcatcher.
That was a great. I love doing that movie.
Yeah, I loved it too. I loved what you did. In that particular Alien movie, guys, sci-fi is about us Americans being killed by or being attacked by these aliens, but the true villain who seemed to be the villain really wasn't as bad as I thought. That's my opinion. He wasn't that bad. Which is, what's his name? Morgan Freeman plays this general, and
Okay.
you're the second, and that he's teaching you, and you made us like you instantly because the amount of care that you showed for the people behind the fence, and you listening to this man speak, and you're like, man, this man is crazy.
It's the first time because I idolize him, and he's my commander.
Yes,
He doesn't have any regard for these people that are ill.
right.
And then we have that scene where he goes, when we're pissing in the same latrine,
Right.
and I'm like, no, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not pissing in the same. I don't feel the same way as you feel.
Yeah, and your
I
ki- oh, I'm
decide
sorry.
to kill him.
Yeah, yes. See that?
Well, he decides to kill me.
yeah. You
Well,
turned
we
on him.
kind of decide to kill each other.
Yeah, but you had already actually betrayed him though,
Right.
because you started listening to old buddy from HBO,
Tom
He got-
Jane.
yeah, he got in your ear.
Okay,
And,
well-
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No.
No.
Well, I have a paranormal question.
What it was?
What was the spookiest actor you ever worked with? If you can answer that.
The spookiest actor, Robert
Robert De Niro.
Downey.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh wow.
oh,
Iron
wow.
Man?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he's the most talented actor I worked with.
Oh,
See-
wow. Okay.
And let me tell you, when you was talking and you was saying your situation, the first person I thought about was Robert Downey Jr. because he was really also a method actor. So he had to get into that character. So whatever that character was into, he had to become that character.
Yeah, he was my best friend for a long time, and
Okay.
we did 2 movies back to back, Heart and Souls and The Natural Born Killers, and I was his good friend. I'm still his good friend, and we both had a similar type of problem, drug abuse.
Yeah.
I thought I had to do certain things to act that I think it was just a youthful naivete that I don't need,
Right.
to be free and just do whatever I wanted, and that's not the case. there were certain things that I could have done. I rationalized it. I wanted to use drugs.
Right. Okay.
You know, that was really what that
What
was
it
about.
boiled down to.
Yeah, and it was ruining my life, messing up my life, and my kids were getting older, and I decided I can't do this anymore. And
Good for you.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy. It was really hard, but I finally did it.
Well, let me ask you this here. I know Trent's going to hit you with a paranormal question. I'm a fan. So, I know your situation, everything like that. But what about movies now? Like you're in Houston, Texas. Are you actually doing movies here and everything?
I just wrapped a movie here called Narco Sub, that has gone from a kind of a smallish type movie to I think it's going to be a significant movie.
Yeah. We have a distribution in Japan and Asia.
It's really it's a terrific movie. And what was the other one?
Monstros.
Monstros. This movie that was they were already doing, and the director of Narco Sub, on his experience with me, and that wrote me a significant role in what's it called?
Monstros.
Monstros.
Yeah.
Monstros. I play Gabriel. You know, and it's a contemporary look at the Book of Revelations.
Right. Okay.
And I'm working again.
Right, and that's great.
And then we did another film, Vic's film, The Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ghost, and on Netflix and I are talking about a TV show. So
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
Here's the thing. I know. Look, I'm a fanboy still, and this is my shot. You hear this all the time, though, right? Trent and I, we do movies. And we're not actors. We're not actors. We're not actors. We film them. We actually film them.
Oh, really?
And I write them. I write them, and he films them. You know. So hopefully one day, if God's willing, I have enough money, I will cast you in a heartbeat.
You got something to read? You got a script?
We do have a script, actually. We do have a script. But
I'll
we
read
don't
it.
have it on us. Right? Yeah. Well, thank you. That's so. You guys heard you guys heard that, right? Right. So
right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Shoot your shot.
Hollywood's changed so much. It's
Everything's
not
streaming.
Yeah, it's a different town.
It's a
right. So
What it's going to become, it remains to be seen. What's going to settle, what it's going to fall into.
Oh, okay.
The studios passe. It looks like they might be. You know.
Oh, okay.